In your opinion, is there one story in your life that would change your life forever? At 4 years old, my family was going on a picnic, and we were going to get to swim in this canal. And it was beautiful, and there was frogs, and there was water skippers, and I was so anxious to get into that water. So we gobbled down our sandwiches, and then, Dad, let us go in the water. So finally Dad said, okay, you two can go in the water if you promise. You've got to promise me you will not go out past this point. Oh, Dad, we promise. We will not go past that point. Well, needless to say, two little girls, we were playing, we were skipping around in that water like we just owned the whole canal. Then the strangest thing happened. All of a sudden, my feet went out from underneath me. And there was a total shock. And then all of a sudden, I felt this water go down over my face. And then all of a sudden, the screaming, there wasn't any screaming, the water was going down into my mouth. Total panic. Then all of a sudden, there was this beautiful whiteness. Such a calm, such a peaceful feeling as I was taken to this beautiful tunnel. This tunnel of crystals that were just filled with so many people, and they were all touching me, and I thought, why are you all touching me? And they were telling me all of these things, and I thought, why are you telling me all of these things? I can't possibly remember. I'm just little. I remember, I'm just little. Well, after a few minutes, it seemed like days, then I was escorted by this angel along with my sister back, and I noticed that our bodies were still down in the water. Well, this angel scooped up our bodies and took us over to the side of this canal. And then magically, there was a young gentleman that appeared. So as he started to push on our chest, all of a sudden I felt this pain, but I was back in my body. Everybody around was screaming, and there was all kinds of confusion, but I was okay. Something inside me had changed. I was okay. Well, needless to say, no one would listen to a 4-year-old. So 1 year later, my father and mother were going after peaches. And I had this weird picture in my mind. And I thought, no, Dad, you can't go. You can't go. Needless to say, nobody listens to a 5-year-old. So they got in their little car and chugged down the road. And as they're chugging, I remember saying goodbye to my father. 20 minutes later, there was a phone call. My father had been killed in a car wreck. Wow. Why had I seen this vision? Didn't matter. My life had changed again. Then my other dream was to have 13 beautiful children. 13. I had my heart set on 13. Well, needless to say, I only got to have 5. 5 of the most beautiful children in the world, but 3 of them had cystic fibrosis. And I thought, why me? Why is this happening? But I knew in my visions that all would be well. So as I went through with these 3 children on their experiences with their lives, it was phenomenal because I learned courage, I learned fun, I learned so many things. And how many mothers get to say, I've had 3 children die in my arms with a peaceful, calm feeling. Quite a wonderful experience. Then my 3rd experience was with my mother. I had stopped by to see my mother on my way home from work. She was out in her shoes where she'd cut out the toes because she had calluses on her feet. She had her pant legs rolled up to her knees, and she was out walking around, irrigating outside. I remember the turquoise and white shirt that she had on. It was so soft and so beautiful. So after lunch, because she always fed me the most wonderful lunches. I always loved that rice pudding with that Cool Whip that she just seemed to stir in so perfectly. So as we left, she walked me out to my car, and I gave her a hug. And I thought, goodbye, Mother. 2 hours later, that phone call that you never like to get. Lou, your stepfather has ran over your mother and killed her by accident. We rushed to the hospital to see her and be able to say goodbye. My life has been an experience of angels, not only with the one that took me back to my body, but those that have been in my life throughout my life. So my question to you, how do you use your angels? Not only the ones that we can connect with, but the ones that come to you in your life. So my goal throughout my life is now to spiritually help people find their angels, both from the heavens and both on earth.